of the number one issues that I see a lot of producers have is committing the idea to the standalone beat pad or the computer, because either they lack the chord structure or DAW takes too long to load up. This has happened to me a lot.
You know we gonna make it fresh.
With that being said, we're going to be talking about how to make beats on the Standalone. I'm going to do another one of how to make beats in the Maschine software in another video based off of how this one goes. If you want that, go ahead and hit that like button and comment that you want to learn about the Maschine software in the comment section below. So there's two ways that you can do this. Once you press browser, go to user, go to your user content. I'm going to do a separate video on how I set up all of my splice sounds into the user's content, so that way it just shows up straight on Maschine Plus. So I'm just going to go through. Mind you, I do a lot of sample sessions, so. So I'm going to do that one. That sounds good. So right now it's in a sample and I kind of want it to be an audio loop. So I'm going to actually click down on the encoder and then press load here. So now if I press play, but it's only playing a little bit of the loop. So I got to press pattern and then put this up to 8 because that's the full bar loop. So now that I have it, I'm going to go to I'm going to remember what key this is in. So it's in a G sharp minor, but I know it's been repitched. So we have to find out what that key is. So now I'm going to go to browser and I'm going to find me an 808. I have one in here that's my own, but I did see an 808 earlier. And so I'm just going to use that. So next thing that I do is I put in my keyboard. This was in minor, so we need to go in minor as well. So now that I have it, I'm going to press shift quantize because I want it to actually match to the grid. So now that I have it exactly the way I want it there, the next thing I'm going to add is my drums. I like this one, but the problem that I'm having with it is that it has 2 beats. So what I do is I go into my sample, I press the sample button, and then I go all the way to edit. So what I need to do is I need to bring this one out, because that's all I want there. So now every time I press it, it's not going to do 2 notes. So now that I have it here, it's a little bit of a stretch. You can place it somewhere else, which I actually might just go ahead and do that. Press duplicate, and then I'm going to put it here. Then erase that one. Okay. So if you noticed when I just recorded that one note, it only did a 1-bar loop. So I had to go to my pattern and make it 8 so that way it would match all the rest of them. Now I'm going to come with a melody line. So I can either stay in the one shots or I can go to my actual instruments. Gonna go back to the sound. I'm gonna take this encoder and go over, and we need to find a reverb because it sounds a little bit too dry for me. I'm gonna go to the regular reverb and let's listen to it. Yes. Last and final thing that you do is press shift, save, and then you call it whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna call this the Monarch. So that was my beat. Let me know if this helped you at all. This is really my process on how I make beats, not only here but also in the computer as well. This really just gets me started and gets things moving for me. All right, please hit that like button. Let me know what you thought about this video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.